All right, hour number 2. Listen, if you want to hit on Mark's Dark Place, which is sports related.
Listen, this is a family show. What do you mean hitting on my dark place?
Yes.
That my wife does that and nobody else. What do you mean hit on Mark's dark place? I mean, listen, you just won the drop contest for next year. If you want to hit on Mark's dark place, what are you talking about?
If you want to hit on Mark's dark place, define your dark place. Go ahead.
I think you've already done it.
What's your dark place?
Angela, would you like to answer, Rieger?
No, Mark's dark place, his deep, dark place, is that the Tigers missed the postseason. That he's thought about it. He's done the research to back it up. There's a lot of fans that agree with him. I think we're all prisoners of the moment. And just because it's a down time doesn't mean they're going to choke away the division. It would have been that would be the biggest epic choke job in the history of sports.
In the history of sports, it most certainly would be.
There's not
but the question
chance.
is, like, when you're watching this team play the way they're playing right now, have you allowed your mind to say, oh my God, what if this actually happens? Like, what if the wheels fall off? A la the 1978 Yankees.
Nah.
They were 14 games back mid-July, came back. 1995 Mariners, 11 games back in August. 2012 Oakland A's, 13 games back on July 1st. All came back to win their division, and you've watched this lead shrink by 4.5 games over the last 11 days of games played, and you're saying to yourself, has your mind pondered the possibility that the wheels could fall off here?
I mean, they're playing lousy for sure. They got a massive series against Toronto coming up on Thursday. They, I think, should win the next couple games against the Pirates, but what the hell do I know? They can't hit currently. You got like two dudes that you truly trust right now on this team. So 248-539-9797, have you allowed yourself to think about Mark's dark place? That's what we're going with. If you want to hit on it, we'll get back to the calls. But can we just talk about what we heard in the update very quickly?
Let's do it.
So Alex Anzalone talking to the media. He's back in camp. He's got a hamstring. He's not practicing. By the sound of the drop we just heard, he's not happy with his contract situation. We knew that already. I ask you this, Mark Ryan. Is he faking the hamstring injury? Is this a hold in? He says he's not going to miss any games, but he doesn't know when he's going to return to practice. He's already under contract, for crying out loud. He doesn't believe he's paid as much as other linebackers that are as good as him. You good with what Anzalone's doing?
Well, this is also his last contract, and this is where he wants to finish his career, and he wants to go out on the golden parachute. So this is his chance, but you do wonder, like, this has kind of shades of the Alex Cobb situation where it's like, it kind of feels like his team pulled a fast one over Scott Harris in terms of his readiness to play.
Yeah, but Alex Cobb admitted he was like almost going to retire.
Right. And he's like, instead, I got $15 million coming my way to not even really pitch.
Right.
So
and he hasn't.
Is this a hamstring injury or is it an ego injury?
And by the way, this is so anti-Lions culture, is it not? We're led to believe that it's all for the team, right? And these guys are warriors and they want to play through it. He says he won't miss any games. Here's Alex Anzalone from today at training camp. Take a listen.
What does that even mean?
All right, so
that's
here's what
the biggest non-statement ever.
He's pissed. He's pissed that he's not getting paid, doesn't have a contract extension. Sounds like he's holding in, meaning he goes to training camp. He's not practicing. Campbell said yesterday that he doesn't know when he's going to practice. We're led to believe it's a hamstring. Thankfully, he'll play in games. Will he be as good if he's not going to practice? Do you have an issue with this? 248-539-9797. The ticket text, the exact same number. Dude is under contract, right? However, it's such a violent sport. You do what you got to do to protect number one, don't you? I know a lot of fans are probably going to be miffed at Alex Anzalone simply because he should be playing because they're paying him. I'll tell you this, though. Yeah. You can get killed playing that sport. Sometimes you got to look out for number one, too.
I want to ask this question. If tomorrow was a playoff game, would Alex Anzalone have a hamstring injury? What do you think?
I mean, you think not, right?
I can't imagine he would be listed as having a hamstring injury if they had a playoff game tomorrow. So then, is there really a hamstring injury, or is there an ego injury?
Do you believe there's no hamstring injury?
It is hard for me to believe that he has an injury that is keeping him out of camp when these guys haven't been playing football the whole summer.
Well, to be fair, though, I mean, they showed up to camp and a bunch of guys are hurt or gone for the season simply because of the offseason workout or whatever the case is. But I kind of agree with you. Like, it's weird that he shows up. People were wondering if he was going to show up to begin with. And to his credit, he showed up. And then apparently he smashed his physical test. By all accounts, destroyed it. So, he's physically ready to play football. And now it's, he's not going to practice because he's got some hammy going on. It's like the Kerry Carpenter hammy. So I do wonder if there's an injury at all. But more than anything, do you have a problem with how he's dealing with it? I don't think he's going to get an extension. Don't you think if he was going to get an extension, it would have happened already?
Listen to these Dan Campbell responses, though, to questions about Alex Anzalone. The answers tell you there's something going on. Listen to this.
What do you got?
What's going on with Alex Anzalone? Yeah, he did a great job. He crushed the conditioning weight test, which was good. So the media's sitting there like he didn't answer the question. So they follow up again.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean he's healthy real quick? I'm just curious.
Okay, he crushed the conditioning test. Healthy. So he's not here due to residual contract situations. Dan Campbell's response. He wasn't here last year either in the spring. Again, not answer.
Well, it's not the spring, though.
Third media question goes to the exact same thing because, again, the media is not getting an answer on whether there are contractual issues keeping Lions linebacker Alex Anzalone away from the team. In other words, the media is saying, Dan, you are going to answer this question.
Right. What do you say?
No, I mean, not that I can really talk about. He's here, reported, did great on the conditioning test, weight's good and ready to go. And finally, one more. Was Lions linebacker Alex Anzalone not practicing as part of a hold-in? Point blank. You cannot avoid this question, Dan. Here's the answer. No way, right? I refuse to believe that.
Right. He knows. Come on. The head coach of the Lions doesn't know.
Going on.
That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I agree. So he's holding in. And we're not saying he's faking a hammy injury, but it's kind of hard to believe that he's got a hamstring injury.
Well, it's kind of hard to believe that if the playoff game was tomorrow, he wouldn't be starting.
Right.
And you can't really do that with a bad hamstring injury.
So are you good with this?
I think this falls into the category of bleep happens. He's trying to get his golden parachute to end the year. I think it's a fair question. Is Alex Anzalone still as important to this team as he thinks he is?
I mean, listen, I think he's really important. I go back to that Minnesota game that he played coming right off injury. He had like 15 tackles. He was insane in that game, and he wasn't as good moving on. But still, I think you need Alex Anzalone. He's a green dot linebacker. I think he does a lot for this team. I think he's good heart and soul, culture guy for sure. I think we all know that there's better linebackers out there, but he's good for this team. Here's what I would say. I got no issue with it. I got no issue with it at all. I mean, we all do what we got to do to make more money, to look out for number one. And currently, he's not hurting the team, right? He says he's going to play in games. Now, will he be as effective in games? Hell, if I know. Doesn't seem like it. But as of right now, during training camp, he's a vet. Guys miss training camp all the time. I got no issue with it.
But here's my issue.
But it does sound like there's no injury.
But here's my issue. Just be honest. Dan Campbell, Alex Anzalone, just be honest. There's a hold-in. We're not happy about it. There's no need to beat around the bush. Alex Anzalone, money is all relative. Dude, you're not happy with your contract. Yeah, Dan Campbell, Alex Anzalone's not happy with his contract. Yeah. It's something we're dealing with. What is the harm of honesty?
I don't mind what Campbell said. I mean, guys lie to you all the time in this business. I have no issue with what Campbell said. He's not lying,
but he's not answering the question.
That is true. It is funny. He's like, well, I mean, is that it? Hey, Dan, did you have your coffees this morning? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you think I would? I have a coffee every day. Hey, is Anzalone holding in? I mean,
he wasn't here last spring.
I don't know. That last spring, it's not spring, it's summer. It's training camp. It's officially underway.
Will Alex Anzalone be practicing today? He crushed his conditioning test.
Right. Exactly.
What is going? Can we please get an answer to the question here?
Hey, is Alex Anzalone going to play in the first game, the Hall of Fame game? Well, he drives a green car. 248-539-9797.
What do you make of his availability? Those gold flowing locks or something, aren't they?
Right. He looks like, is it Zeus? Is that the one?
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus had blonde hair?
No, it's brown.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyway, all right.
He-Man.
Do you
Very
have an
He-Man-ish.
issue? See, I don't have an issue with how they're responding to it, but I think many people, even on the ticket text, would have an issue with how Anzalone's responding to it. Like, for instance, Anzalone sucks. He signed a contract. Honor it. I'd cut that bum. That's a little much, I would say. Here's another one. Anzalone played with a cast on. His hammy is fine. He's trying to get paid. Also, a golden parachute wouldn't work very well, Mark, Scott, and Carlton.
A golden parachute wouldn't work very well, but he knows it's his last deal. He wants his last deal to be commensurate with what he feels is his value to the team. What is Alex Anzalone to this team? He is a great veteran, knows the system, emotional leader, fundamentally sound. Is he a Pro Bowl level linebacker at this point of his career? No, he's not. So again, there's a difference in terms of perceived financial worth.
You got a problem with Anzalone, how he's handling, and we're officially calling it a holding. Is that fair? Can we call it a holding?
I mean, I think that's what's going on.
It's not officially a holding, though. They won't admit to it.
Well, but we're admitting to it.
Oh, so it's a holding. 248-539-9797. The ticket text, the exact same number. Later this hour, did you watch the Open Championship? I swear it's not about golf. Don't turn off your radio. It's not about golf. But something that Rory McIlroy did that got us thinking this morning. We'll give that to you. 97 won the ticket.